Your outdoor kitchen is going to fail. Not might fail, it will fail. Unless you know which 5 things actually survive weather and which 5 things turn into expensive nightmares. I'm Blake, and welcome back to Built by Becker, where we talk about real design for real homes. I've been building and renovating spaces for over 15 years, and I can tell you right now, the weather, it doesn't care how much you spend. It doesn't care how good it looks. If it's not built to last outdoors, it is going to fail, period. So today, I'm breaking down the must-have features that actually hold up and the stuff that's just going to rust, rot, and fall apart. Whether you're planning a full outdoor kitchen or just adding a few features, this is going to save you from making some really expensive mistakes. And before we jump in, if you want more resources on outdoor projects, design guides, material recommendations, all that good stuff, head over to the link in the description. We've got tons of tools that can help you build smarter. All right, now let's get into outdoor kitchens. Must-have features. Number 1, marine grade or HDPE cabinets. Let's start with the single most important thing in your outdoor kitchen, and that's what your cabinets are made of. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're using regular wood cabinets outside, even if they're sealed, they're gonna fail. It's not if, it's when. Moisture is the enemy. Rain, humidity, morning dew, sprinkler overspray, snow, ice, it all gets into the wood. And when wood absorbs moisture, it swells. And when it dries out, it contracts over and over again. Eventually, your doors warp, your drawers stick, your finishes peel, and you're gonna be replacing everything. What actually works? Well, I'm glad you asked. The answer is marine grade polymer cabinets or HDPE cabinets. HDPE stands for high density polyurethane, and it's the same material that they make kayaks and cutting boards out of. It's completely waterproof, it doesn't absorb moisture, and it doesn't rot. It really doesn't warp. UV rays, they don't break it, and it can handle temperature swings without cracking. Yes, these cabinets cost more than wood. You're looking at a minimal of $3,000 to $1,000 per linear foot versus $100 to $300 for wood. But here's the thing, wood cabinets outside, and they might last you 1 to 3 years before they start looking rough. But these HDPE, they're gonna last you 20 years with very little maintenance. Now you do the math. Number 2, stainless steel appliances. Next up, appliances. And yes, you do need stainless steel, but not all stainless steel is the same. There are different grades, and the grade matters a lot. For outdoor use, you need 304 or 316 grade stainless steel. These are the corrosion resistant. They can handle moisture, salt air if you're near the coast, and temperature changes without rusting. Lower grades like 430 stainless are cheaper, but they rust. Especially if you're in a humid area or near the ocean. You'll see surfaces rust within the first year, and it only gets worse from there. Let's talk about countertops. Countertops for outdoor kitchens need to handle a lot. Sun exposure, rain, heat from the grills, cold temperatures, and whatever you're setting on them. Most materials, they can't handle all of that. So granite and quartzite, they're your winners here. Both are non-porous when properly sealed, and they can handle the heat. Both resist staining and hold up to UV exposure without fading or deteriorating. Just make sure when you're working with quartzite, you make sure that those are the ones that can handle the moisture and they won't discolor. What doesn't work? Tile countertops with grout lines. Grout fails, it cracks, it stains, water gets in. Concrete can work if it's properly sealed and maintained, but most people don't want to keep up with it. Wood, even treated wood, is disastrous outdoors. We've already touched on this. Laminate, forget it. Stick with granite or quartzite. They're proven materials that actually last outdoor conditions. This is not a place to experiment with trendy materials. Proper covered structure. This one's not sexy, but it's important. Your outdoor kitchen needs a roof or a pergola or some sort of coverage. Not because you can't cook in the rain, but because constant exposure to the sun and the weather destroys everything faster. And it really doesn't matter what it is. Direct sunlight is brutal. It fades finishes, it degrades rubber seals and gaskets, it makes metal so hot you can't touch. Rain, of course, is obvious. Constant moisture leads to rust and corrosion. Even morning dew accelerates wear. So it's simple. A covered structure protects your investment. Doesn't have to be a full roof, just a well-designed pergola or something with a retractable canopy even works. A permanent roof, well, that's great as long as you have wonderful ventilation. The key is protecting your appliances and your workspace from direct elements. Built-in storage and drainage. Guys, you know I love storage. I've said it on the channel numerous times. It's one of the last things we're gonna touch here, and it's a total must-have. You must make sure that your cabinets have proper drainage. I know it sounds small, but trust me, no matter how high-end your brand is, water will find its way in. Whether it's rain blowing in sideways or during a storm, something happens, condensation from humidity, it's gonna happen. The difference in the quality of outdoor cabinets are designed with little drainage holes at the bottom so water can actually get out. It doesn't just sit there pooling or turning into a breeding ground for mold and rust. With cheap cabinets, that water just gets trapped. And before you know it, interior starts to fall apart and anything metal you're storing inside starts to corrode. It's a total mess. So when you're shopping, just open the doors and take a look at the bottom panel. If you see those little drainage holes, you're good to go. And I also say you want to make sure there's ventilation holes for any type of gas or propane. All right, now let's talk about the stuff that's an absolute waste of money. These features sound great, look good in a showroom, and then fail within a couple years of actual outdoor use. Number one, pizza ovens. Okay, I know you're gonna get at me in the comments, but unless you're actually using them, come on. Pizza ovens are incredibly popular, but hear me out. Whether it's wood-fired or gas, if you're not actually using it every week, it's essentially becoming a very expensive, very heavy paperweight sitting at the end of your patio. I know, that first time you get all excited to make the perfect pizza, authentic pizza, and you use it a handful of times the first summer, and then you realize, well, it's easier to just order from Domino's. It's messy to clean up, and 6 months have gone by and, well, you're not using it. You're just flipping burgers on the grill like you always do. The problem is that these ovens take up a ton of valuable counter space. They sit there collecting dust, and if it's a wood-fired model, it actually can deteriorate if it's not used regularly. I'm not telling you not to buy one. I'm just saying you should be honest with yourself. Is this a lifestyle change or a cool idea? If you're not going to use it constantly, it's just not worth the thousands of dollars. And if you still want that pizza fix every now and then, my advice is get a high-quality pizza stone that works on your outdoor grill. These work great, fraction of the cost, and your grill stays useful for everything else. For most people, that's just a smarter investment. Built-in outdoor sound systems. The second thing that's usually a waste of money is a built-in sound system. People spend thousands of dollars mounting speakers all over their patio, but honestly, they break all the time because of the moisture. Even if a speaker is labeled outdoor rated, electronics and water, they just don't get along. Between the rain, the humidity, the changing weather, these speakers usually only last a few years before they start to fail. You'll see yourself replacing them way too often. Instead, get a high-quality portable Bluetooth speaker. You can find one of these that's waterproof and sounds fantastic for a fraction of the price. You bring it out when you want music and you bring it inside when you're done. There's no tricky wiring, no maintenance, and when it eventually breaks, well, you just go buy a new one. Number three, elaborate lighting systems. Now this is the third waste of money. These elaborate lighting systems with color changing LEDs, dimmer controls, zone lighting, the whole works. Well, first of all, they cost a fortune. They're complicated and most of it sits unused. Now, don't get me wrong, basic lighting is a must. If you've watched my channel, I'm all about lighting. You need to be able to see what you're doing so you don't burn the steak once it goes on the grill. But having 15 different lighting zones controlled by an app is just overkill for the backyard. The truth is, outdoor lights take a beating. They get dirty, bulbs burn out, and the wires can get damaged by the weather. The more complex you make the system, the more things are gonna break. And when something does go wrong, you're stuck calling in an expensive electrician to figure out which wire is loose, why the wires in the lights aren't working correctly. And my advice is, keep it simple. Get good quality lights and put them where you really need them. You want them over the grill. You want one that's a spot where you prep your food. And maybe some soft lights where you eat. Put them on a simple on-off switch and call it a day. You'll save thousands of dollars, and that's a lot easier to take care of. And basically does the same thing. When you're outside cooking and when you're outside eating, you'll have light. Number four, wine fridges and specialty coolers. These are pricey and they hog a lot of power and they're just not built to handle the crazy temperature swings that you see outside. A wine fridge can easily cost you a few $1,000s, and that's because it's fighting the summer heat and the winter cold. The motor often burns out in just a few years, and it's a lot of money for something that likely won't last. Most of us just need cold water, a beer, and that's it while we're outside. A standard outdoor rated fridge does that job perfectly for way less money. Because it's simpler, it actually lasts longer. But if you're a serious wine lover, you know that should keep the good stuff inside where it's safe and cool, and just bring it out when you're ready to enjoy the day. Simple as that. Fancy decorative features. The last thing is usually a waste of money is the extra decorative stuff. Like fancy tile backsplashes, stone columns, or even little fountains built into your kitchen island. The problem is that these things don't actually help you cook. They're just for looks. And since they're outside, they'll give you more surfaces to scrub, more places for water to get trapped, and eventually something that's going to cause damage. If you have extra money left over after you built a kitchen that actually works, then sure, add some of these styles in, but always put the function first. I hope this video was helpful for all of you who are getting ready for spring and summer. If it was, hit that subscribe button and check out the link in the description for more resources, material guides, and all sorts of stuff that'll help you build smarter. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the comments.